Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back with our case on Facebook. Let's head on to case number 21. Yes, for those of you guys who hadn't seen the previous video, it revealed that we have a baby due in 2 months. Crazy. Hey, so I was just reflecting on the name Sinner's End. It's a perfect name for this part of town, to be sure. From prostitution to alcohol, the Irish gang run by the Flanagan siblings covers everything. And now there's trouble brewing. It seems some prostitutes working for the Irish gang are going missing. We don't have much to go on yet, but we'll keep a close eye on Finlay Flanagan, who's in charge of the prostitution racket. We mustn't forget his sister, the Fiona the Viper. She runs the gang's alcohol business. With the sale of booze having recently become illegal, I hope her business is hurting. I know prohibition isn't helping me any. We presume the gang is still running moonshine sales, so we posted police officers around town to keep an eye out, but so far, there's... Hey, it's great news. We found a truck used by the Irish gang to deliver illegal alcohol. Well, that is good news. Let's go have a look at this truck, Ace. Ooh. Ooh. Body. Do you see the cat anywhere? There's the cat. Cap. I see 24. Faded paper, and I see a dove. Nice. Yep. Good morning. Oh, why am I not live? Sorry guys, my stream kind of cut off for some reason. My goodness, Ace, that man was burnt alive. After the Great Fire of New Haven, I'd hoped never to smell that stench again. But you're right, the smell of the victim is mixed with the smell of another type of fume. The victim must have been doused in alcohol. And then the killer murdered him by lighting him on fire. The body so close to a truck used to haul illegal booze for the Irish gang. Do you think this murder could be gang-related? Agreed, there's nothing for it but to look at our clues. His hat was right next to the body and has been damaged by the fire. Well, what's that footprint on it? You're right, the only person who could have stepped on this hat after the fire is the killer. Perhaps collecting a sample from that footprint will tell us more about them. And what's this faded postcard? I see that it was written by Mammy O'Neill. Here's hoping that whatever you uncover on that postcard can lead us in the direction of who the victim is. If gangs are involved, we must act quickly. Kill Two-Face. Right. Alright guys, I'm gonna grab some stars, be right back. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back. Look at our case on Facebook. Let's finish this off by examining some of this stuff. Mammy O'Neill. Yeah, I figured Sheamus was back. The faded postcard you reads, Dear Sheamus, good luck on ya for sticking to your own kind. Love, Mammy O'Neill. Sheamus O'Neill. Well, that name sounds familiar. You're right, Ace. He's that Irish immigrant we met in New Haven. We last saw him delivering goods to a party in Elysium Fields. With this postcard being found on the crime scene, he must have been here. Ace, let us find Sheamus and ask what has brought him to Sinner's End. Sheamus is back. Not really surprising considering that he hasn't been arrested yet, and he is he's definitely Irish. Ace, now we've got to sample that substance from the killer's footprint on the victim's hat. Let's get to Viola. Mr. O'Neill, Signature Brace found this postcard from your mother. What are you doing here in Sinner's End? Delivery, Signature Brace. It's what I do these days. Wait, deliveries? Wait a moment. Are you delivering alcohol for the Irish gang? Wait, alcohol sales are illegal now, or didn't you know? I can't say what I'm delivering exactly. But better I deliver for the Irish than for anyone else. They protect me from the Italians. The Italian gang ran me on my last job, broke my bike and everything. So now I'm here. I was supposed to make a nice delivery for Davy Byrne. Him as makes the moonshine for the gang. Nice fella, even with that fierce scar across his eye. Ooh, a scar across the eye. A murder victim has a scar matching that description. Did you say he was Davy Byrne? The Irish gang's alcohol distiller? Oh, well that's Davy, alright. You may want to tell his wife. She's a seamstress with a shop nearby. We shall head straight to the shop then. Stick to Sinner's End for now, Mr. O'Neill. We may need to speak with you again. Interesting. Investigate this scene. Stress shop. Hey, Tiny is asleep, and hopefully he stays asleep for the next 3 hours. That would be amazing. A cash register, well that's something we do not look at. Umbrella, cooler, chocolate, gramophone. The shop is empty, but you did find that cash register. A lot of secrets can be kept in one of those. Perhaps you should open it. Hey, what are you doing with my cash register? We're with the Concordia Flying Squad and we're investigating a murder. Are we right in assuming that you're Miss Byrne? I most certainly am. What's it to you? Miss Byrne, I'm afraid we have some sad news to impart. You better take a seat. Well, that's obviously, I mean, not obviously going to be a clue, but it's pretty certain that it's going to be a clue, that blue mark on them. Right there. Miss Byrne, we're afraid that your husband was found murdered earlier in the day. Murdered? No, it can't be. It can't. We're sorry for your loss, but can I see him, please? Maybe you've got the wrong fellow. Miss Byrne, I don't think that you'd want to see him in his current state. Is there anything you can... Oh, this is my worst nightmare come true. What will I do without Davy? We'll leave you to grieve in peace for now, Miss Byrne, but we may require your assistance as the investigation continues. Yeah, I always suspect the wife or the significant other in these things. That's gotta be an E? No, an 8. Ooh, a 9. No! 6. Wow, I totally messed that up. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. The cash register is open, Ace. You can have rummaged through it to see if there's anything that can help us. See what's in there. What's this? You found a receipt. Well, that's not exactly surprising, but it is a cash register. Oh, you're right, Ace. That receipt shows that Giulietta Capecci had beadwork done in the shop for a gown. We haven't seen Miss Capecci since the Alasta's party in Elysian Fields. Back then, she seemed to have her fill of polite society. What on earth is the daughter of an Italian mobster doing here down in the Irish Quarter? We better find Miss Capecci and ask her. Interesting. Not looking as pretty in that getup. Miss Capecci, how surprising it was to find your name on a receipt from a seamstress in Sinner's End. Your family has no love for the Irish. Yes, so what? Why must I be judged by who I'm related to for everything I do? Molly Byrne is the best seamstress in Concordia. It's worth risking my life by coming to Sinner's End for her skills. She's that good. Well, so far the only one whose life was in danger was Molly's husband, Davy. He was found murdered today. What a coincidence that we find you here today too, right after an Irish gang member is killed. Oh wait, you think I killed him? You're off your head. I'm here for shopping, not murder. Miss Capecci, the fact that you ever came to Sinner's End at all makes you suspect. We'll be keeping an eye on you. Alright, let's finish these things off real quick. Ace, I had a look at the substance you brought me, and it's horse pucky. Wow, what a thing to say. Ace totally took a totally viable sample from the killer's footprint on the victim's hat. Well, no, I mean that substance was horse manure. On closer inspection, it did not come from an ordinary horse either. The manure was so nutrient-rich that it could only belong to a racehorse. Huh. So the killer trailed this nutrient-rich horse manure all the way from a racetrack. Looking for a killer who goes to the horse races on a regular basis. Then, tally-ho! Hello, Ace. Won't be a moment. I'll just put myself out, and I'll be right with you. But Dick, you're on fire! Precisely. Or rather, a substance I concocted is sort of a gel that delays the heat impact of fire. Well, sadly, your victim didn't have that sort of protection before being set on fire. He was doused in high-proof grain alcohol instead. Yeah, we know that, but do you have any idea of what ignited the flames? Microscopic analysis of the charred remains showed that the fire was started by a cigarette. There was no evidence of the tobacco smoke in the victim's lungs, so the killer must have thrown their own cigarette at the victim. The poor fellow went up in flames. So it's safe to say that the killer smokes. Well, the days of freedom are about to turn to ashes. Whoa. Ace, this case looks like a doozy. You found an Irish distiller who worked for the Irish gang burned to death in his own hooch. For heaven's sake. So far we've spoken to his wife, Molly Byrne, who is understandably distraught. And her old acquaintance, Sheamus O'Neill, is running deliveries of the moonshine with the victim. If he's joined the gang, who knows what he's capable of now. And then there's Giulietta Capecci. She risked her life to come into the Irish quarter for beadwork on a dress. I find that a little much, don't you? And we have no sign of Fiona Flanagan, who's in charge of the Irish alcohol racket in any of this yet. Ace, come quickly. We found the distillery where the victim made his moonshine. Yes, let's go do that, for sure. Then Chapter 2 has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.